lovelies, it's Lex and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. So we just got our first mission from the king and we are on our way to go hire Horace, the bodyguard, I believe was his name, or Horace, something like that. The king wants us to hire him and find out why everybody keeps to only hiring him after they've hired him once. So let's see what that's about. I have a sneaking suspicion that people may only be hiring him after they've hired him once because he kills them. Or maybe if he doesn't kill them, like, he threatens them and basically forces them to only hire him. That's usually how these type of things go down. So, are you selling some kind of weird meat? I don't know what I think about your weird meat.
Need some grub? I got you.
What are you serving?
Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. I have my little helpers out and about, always looking for fresh things to add to the stew pot. You may have seen them around somewhere yourself. Now deny your hunger no longer. You'll be back.
I don't think so. You got some weirdness going on. There we go.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
How much for your services?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate. Hey, you want the bet? Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Okay. Are Boone and Eddie still with me? Yeah, they're right there.
Hey, you're the one who's been going...
Thank you. I need to do this mission for your boss. Nice jacket, though.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
Mm-hmm.
Up ahead on the next block is where the king's
We're
hanging.
not even allowed to
Let them
sell,
scare
people.
you. They don't
Only
outnumber you
at
5 to 1.
If it can be...
I feel like he's gonna, like, lead me into a back alley somewhere. I like his armor, though. I hope we get to kill him.
You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Because I kind of want his outfit.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Mm-hmm. Did he pull his gun out because I have my gun out?
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
I don't know. I think that you just killed some innocent people. You only fired 3 shots and there were 4 guys there.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Or you just faked this whole thing to drum up repeat business.
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving. Stay close.
Oh man, I really hope we get to kill this dude. I might just kill him anyway. I wonder if that'll affect my karma.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross...
I want to save, and then I might kill him.
Come on!
Hey, thanks. Report to the king and tell him that Otis is dead. Alright, so... So I'm gonna go back to the king and see what he says. And if he's pissed off that I killed him, I'll just reload. If he doesn't care, then he doesn't care. Alright, let's see what the king has to say here.
What do you have for me? Ah, so it went down like that, huh? I guess it can't be helped now. Well, you're not subtle, but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
I'll head over right now.
Good.
Alright, so he didn't care that I killed Otis, so I'm gonna see if his outfit was better than the one that I had on. It's not. Boo. Alright, the thing that I had on is better. But the thing that I have on... Oh, there. Okay, I was able to repair it a little bit. I'm pretty sure the one that I have on is one of the things I got for having the DLC. Okay.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
I'm sure you
yeah,
do. You probably have a
else.
bunch of weird shit over there. I was over there. You guys are weirdos. Okay.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
The king asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
Do you remember anything about the people who attacked
They
you?
were big guys. Young, too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did. Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the king really send you? I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help? What? No, I thought you were supposed to be here to help, and here you are. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." A At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant or something. Tell the king we thank him for looking out for us.
I don't know what I think about that kid. I feel like he might be lying. Oh, I should talk to Mohawk Doctor while I'm here. I think she can give me a Radaway or something.
Welcome.
Yeah. Bye. Because I did that exchange with her. Okay, so I guess we just go back to the king then. See, this is one of those missions I was talking about in a previous episode of this. It's a lot of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Bring me this, talk to this person, and come back and talk to me. These are the kind of missions I'm not super big on, but I'm thinking that once we finish this, you know, these little ones for him, he'll definitely give us a mission worth doing here, which is always good.
Have you found anything out?
Local men were attacked by soldiers. One of the men was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers, just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Okay. So, now we gotta go to the squatter thing, and we need to talk to What's-Her-Face at the fort, which I was just freaking at. That's what I mean. It's like I was just there, but I have to go back now. That's exactly what I mean by back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Well, we're right by the fort, so I might as well go in here first. And then go talk to Mohawk Doctor.
Welcome.
Your
Only a
soldiers?
little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies.
Okay, bye. So she said her friend is, or not her friend, but someone she knows is helping in the squatter areas. I think I'm just supposed to go talk to people. Are you somebody I'm supposed to talk to? I guess not. Dead guy. You were a runaway slave if you had a collar on you. Yeah, and there's a wrench right next to you. So you were probably trying to get your collar off.
Hello. Don't think I've seen your face before. Are you a citizen of the NCR?
Yes.
Ordinarily, I'd take your word on that. But lately, I've had several people lie and claim to be citizens just to take advantage of our program. But I've come up with a fairly simple way to tell who's lying. You up to taking a little test?
Sure.
This'll just take a few moments, and it's all stuff that any real citizen of the NCR knows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Kimball, Tibbet, Tandy, or Peterson?
I don't know. Let's say Peterson.
Interesting. Okay, next question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? The Boneyard, Shady Sands, Aradesh, or Vault 13?
Let's pick Vault 13.
Fair enough. All right, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag?
It's a bear. Alright, let's pick Kimball. Let's pick this and the bear. Bye. Okay, I don't know the answers. I don't care. You're not who I needed to be talking to anyway. Where are the people I need to talk to? I guess he was a problem with not cheating when you don't pay attention to things. Because I never read anything that people say in the game. Ever. Really. So.
Hold up. What's the password? I guess you're not... Hold up. What's the password? If you're here to see the Major, then I suppose it's all right.
Okay, then.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
Try to take only what you need.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some. Yes, I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from. You're quite welcome. If you meet anyone... Yes? Was there something else you needed? No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in? You were right. But here, take another helping for your friend. It'll be our secret. Yes? Was there something else you needed? Like I said before, we don't. You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort. In a manner of speaking, our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
Okay.
Well,
I guess we're back to the king then. Right? Inform the king of the NCR briefly sent an envoy to discuss distributing supplies. Return to the king and inform him of the NCR supply drops. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. I don't know. This is just one of those back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Oh, goodness. Oh, children, what are you doing outside? All right, let's see what he has to say about this.
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay?
Okay.
That's a shame. Well,
I think that guy might be bad.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet? Sure can. What did you want to know? Near as I can tell, it's some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is. Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King.
Yeah, I think because they would have to pay to say Elvis.
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive. As far as we can tell, people would come all around.
Alright, so we already did that part.
Something like that. Sadly, they stopped working a few years back, so I sold them to a junk merchant who was passing through. Otherwise, I'd play some for you. All the outfits you see my guys wearing around were originally found in here too, along with more hair gel than you can shake it. I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up. He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something. I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did. Understand, Freeside? You have to look back a few years. Originally, we were all just tribes making a living in this area. That all changed when Mr. House came around. He made an offer to the 3 biggest tribes that were willing to listen to him. Today, everyone calls those tribes the 3 families, and they live in luxury and run their own casinos in the strip. The rest of us were left to fight over the crumbs, living in the shadow of those more fortunate. Things got pretty nasty for a while, but we wanted more. A place of our own, a place where no one could tell us what to do, and we didn't want to go elsewhere to find it. So we took control of this place, and made it our own. That's really all Freeside is, the best of a bad situation. We're different than other gangs. The Kings are about an idea. Whoa there. Not just anyone can be a king. Second, I have to approve, and I don't. But if you're fixing to join something fierce, we've tried to pass our philosophy. The kids love us, but as for the others, some people just plain don't. Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around. There's me, but I don't really like talking about myself. The Garrett twins, and while they're not important, if you... You find out something about them? Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else? Nothing's innocent in Freeside. No, I'm guessing they're doing something they know will cause a row, like keeping the food all to themselves. Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like... Wait a minute. They said what?
They said that man.
That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
What?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
So his friend, like, super fucked stuff up for him. Alright, well, this is getting a little ridiculous with all the back and forth. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and then we will pick up right where we left off and go over to the train station. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far. As always, please feel free to leave me suggestions in the comments down below for any other games you'd like to see, suggestions you have to improve this Let's Play, or anything you just want to tell me. And I will see everybody in the next video.